This is your 92nd birthday. It's January 19th. Well, your birthday's not till the 29th. 2013. So, tell me the happiest time of your entire life.
Okay, happiest time. The first time Danny kissed me.
Danny? Who's Danny?
The boy I was in love with when I was 16, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
And when did he first kiss you?
When I was 16.
And that was the happiest time of your... Wow. Why was it so? Because you wanted to be with him for so long, or what? Didn't you get married when you were 16? You didn't get married to Danny? Was Danny short?
No, he was taller than me.
Well, what, was he handsome?
I thought he was, because love is always handsome. He was 16, 17, 18, and he was...
So he was 2 years older than you?
Yeah. To me, he was good looking. He had the gift of God.
Oh, so...
He was Scotch-Irish.
Well, you like those Scotch-Irish.
Where do you think I got it from?
What'd you do the summer before you got married?
I was going with Johnny Beaver.
Johnny Beaver?
Yeah.
Not Danny.
And he was in love with me and thinking about marrying me.
Ah, how old was he?
16.
So you were in love with Danny, but
he couldn't see me.
Oh, so you were dating Johnny Beaver.
And Bob Leapart.
And Bob Leapart. You later married Bob Leapart.
And the Wordworth boy.
And you were dating the Wordworth boy?
And the redhead.
How many guys were you dating at that time?
I'm counting.
So we got Danny, we got Johnny, we got Bob, we got the Woodworth boy, and a redhead.
Went to a picnic with one. He had a long nose, and my neighbor woman said, "Kiss that one, he's kissable." So I went for a walk with him and let him kiss me, and I didn't know where the heck he should put his nose because it was so long.
How did you meet Harold Shacko?
I met Harold Shacko at 14 years old, and he was looking at my girlfriend, who was 16, and she was engaged to marry he was engaged to marry my sister-in-law, who was my best girlfriend at that time, Vivian Kettle. She was also became my sister-in-law, because I did marry him in the end, but the thing was that he kept staring at her, so I went up to him and said to him, "Would you like to meet her?" And he said, "Shut up, you little brat." 2 years later, I got even with him, I married him.
How old was he when you married him?
26.
And you were 16?
Yes.
Wow. Was he good looking?
No, he had a long nose too. Black-haired little baby.
Suzette was?
Yes, with...
So she was pretty as a baby, huh?
She was pretty. Very, 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 very pretty with curly hair.
Was she a good baby or did she cry a lot?
She was a good baby.
Yeah, I figures.
What else do you want to know about Susie?
Well, she had black hair when she was born?
Yep.
And when she was a little girl, was she very social or was she kind of like a little loner?
She's normal.
She's normal?
She's normal.
Well, she's not normal now.
No, she was normal. She's always been normal.
How was Boots when he was born?
Pardon?
How was Boots when he was a baby?
Boots was perfect.
Perfect kid?
Yeah, he was my golden boy.
Was he a good little boy?
He was our good little boy.
When did he get kicked in the head?
When he was about 4 years old, I think.
Oh, I thought he was older when that
There
happened.
was, I had a stallion, I had Peaches, and Peaches had a colt. It was a stallion. It was 2 years old, and he come running up, going to play with the stallion, and the stallion kicked him in the head.
Did
And one of his cousins was there, and took flour and poured it all over his head. And they said that that part of his head was all cracked open.
why did they pour flour on his head?
She wanted to stop the blood.
Oh,
Are you recording all of yours too?
yeah.
Okay.
So, did you guys think he was dead when that happened? Because it
Oh,
must
I
have
knew he
been.
wasn't dead. He was moving, crying, screaming. It
Wow.
hurt.
I bet. How long did it take for that to heal?
Oh, he had to go to the hospital. And they kept him overnight, 2 or 3 days, something like that, but 2 or 3 days. And then let him come home, but he had to be quiet.
Yeah, I bet.
Johnny and I rushed to Chicago, and here's Dan laying in the casket.
Oh,
I get there in time. He's dead. And Johnny and I are looking at him. I said, "Look, Johnny, he's just like he used to be. He's smiling at me." And Danny's, and his eyes are opening up. They're not moving, but his eyes open up. Then Johnny jumped and he said, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God," and went running to the guy in the funeral parlor, the undertaker, and he said, "Get everybody out of here."
so he wasn't dead?
His eyes came open, and I said, "Look, he's looking at me just like he used to, smiling." He was smiling at me.
Well, was he dead or not dead?
Yes, he was dead, but it was some woman complained about it being too cold in there. They turned up the heat, and that made his eyes go open. But it scared the hell out of everybody.
Well, yeah, that would be scary.
That was like Johnny. I mean, that was like Dan. He probably was laying there laughing his head off. But he looked just like when he used to tease me.
It sounds like you loved Danny McCarthy your whole life. You never got over that.
Never did.
Huh.
I loved the young man, not the old man.
Yeah. When was the last time you saw him before he died?
He was still young. Probably he must have been in his 50s, 40s maybe,
Oh.
about 40s.
So you were in your 40s.
Huh?
So you were in your 40s too then. You must have been married to my dad, Charlie.
Yeah, I was Harold.
No, I didn't say you cheated on Dad. I said you must have seen Danny when you were in your 40s. Last time you saw him.
No, it had to be before that.
So it was before you married
Because I
Dad?
married your dad when I was 41.
Mm-hmm.
And last time I seen him he was dead.
Oh, yeah.
Love you. Wait a minute, let me take my shoe off.
Babe, do you want to say
Let it
anything?
all hang out
No.
without alcohol. Hallelujah.
Okay, Mom, your 91st birthday.
Making me want to have a drink really bad.
What's
You believe that?
What's the most important thing you've learned out of life?
I don't want to learn anymore because the more you know, the harder you have to work.
Okay. I'm down with that. Elvira? 29, right?
Yes.
Right.
Mama sat down and spoke today. While there's life